Well, I appear to be live now. Thank goodness. What doesn't appear to be happening, though, hello, everybody. What doesn't appear to be happening, though, is it's not connecting on my phone, which it did before. I'm sweating like a pig here, actually, just dressed like this, because it was absolutely chucking it down. I may have to remove clothes. Hamsters, salad. Yes, Robert, we know about hamsters, don't we? Well, according to StreamYard, I'm live and in my kitchen, in my shower kitchen. But according to the, I'll tell you what, I'll invite myself again. Let's have a look. Invite. Copy. Let's see if I can get this going again. Hang on. Chrome. Get rid of that one. It says it's ended. Excuse me. Struggling here. Copy. Okay, copy. Bear with me. I shall just adjust my chroma key. I'm removing some clothes. If there are any ladies anywhere at all, you have nothing to fear. I am running Chrome. I'm on Chrome on my phone, and I'm Chrome on the. I'm fully chromed. So much Chrome that it's shiny. Right, what do I have to do? Yes, I have to go to Facebook and I have to message myself. So what a bloody performance, Facebook. Simon no茶の間. Paste. Okay, then I have to go to my phone, to Messenger, and then I have to click on that. Open with Chrome just once, blah, 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 blah. Continue. Enter the broadcast studio. And I can see my preview, but I can't see me. What do I appear? Sorry about all this. No, I don't appear to have. This could be it. I'm going to take some clothes off. Living the dream. Well, I'm putting this down. It's absolutely pointless. Sorry about that. If you want to see what the Peace Festival looked like, I'm sorry, viewers. I shall provide a link to Bullets, Brass Monkeys, and Something in Between, which is a very old video of mine, which has the Peace Festival in much nicer weather with balloons and everything, but not live, obviously. You can see me all right, yeah, but you can't. Can you see me on my phone? I can't see. I've not got. It doesn't having issues. It says yes. I'm having bloody issues. Excuse me waffling on again for a bit. I'm sorry. Right, I'm just going to knock this off because it's not working. Big disappointment there. This could be a very short stream. This is, if you try to stream consistently and YouTube and technology works against you, there's not a great deal I can do about it, unfortunately. I tried. Okay, YouTube off. This off. The host can see it. I can see myself, yes, but it won't appear on my StreamYard. Am I wearing long sleeves? Well, actually, Tomo. Hi, Tomo. It's about 17 degrees outside, so it's about nearly 20 degrees cooler than with you, and it's grey and rainy. Unfortunately, I'll just turn that round and you can. Oh, no, you can't. No, that looks like bright white light. Oh, no. There we are, back in the kitchen. Oh well, technology. Terribly sorry, folks, all about that. Okay, excuse me. Right, it's time to take the clothes off. Take these I don't need the earphones. Bloody hell. It's about as far as it goes. Although, no, I may take this shirt off as well. It took you an hour and a half to sort it out. Oh, God. Well, I set it up all last night. I used the Three Old Dudes channel just to. I use that now as a testing bed, and it seemed to work. I was in this broadcast studio. I was able to add myself. Stripper, yeah, that's as far as it goes. Oh no, it isn't. No. I've got bloody great walking boots on, and because it was absolutely pissing it down. I have waterproof trousers on. Yeah, going offline. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Oh dear. Let's say. Oh no, I can't because stupid Minicam. Have told me that they're having problems loading YouTube videos. I could have showed you my video. I'll see if I can get a link to it and pop that in the comments for you. YouTube, excuse me. This is just me clicking on my computer. Create studio. The hoops you have to go through to videos. Search across your town. Bullets. Brass monkeys. There we go. Bullets. Brass monkeys. Oh, all right. Copy that. This is the best I can do. I'm sorry. Okay, let's paste that into there. Check that out. No, this is from about 6 years ago. I only got 2 comments and 76 views. My children will be embarrassed because it shows them when they were quite young. Where are we? Live streaming. StreamYard video. Oh, where's it gone? Where's it? Oh, yeah, StreamYard. There we are. Comments. StreamYard is live. I can see myself in real time, but YouTube has a delay. They've modified it somewhat. It's much easier now to use YouTube as a background. Well, I can't load YouTube videos in my Minicam. And I mentioned it to them, and they said, yes, YouTube has fiddled about with the ability to do that. Nosh is in very late at night or very early in the morning, San Francisco. San Francisco, got it right, San Francisco. So I had an interesting day on Thursday. Well, interesting is a big word. I don't know, whether it was just not my day on Thursday. Normally I work half a day. Nice afternoon. I was going to sort of prepare for all this, but they asked me to come in and work a bit longer, which is fine, fair enough. I would have finished normally, sort of just a couple of hours later than normal. Had to go and pick up some stuff from a builder's merchant type place. And on the way back, the tyre blew out on my trailer and on the motorway. So I had to go on the hard shoulder and wait. So I was basically waited for 2 hours and then had to drive back. And I thought, oh, God, it's finished now. That's the end of it. It's good. So it's all sorted. And then I picked up my son from his bagpipe practice and dropped him off and at his mother's and started to drive home. And my car conked out. And I had to wait another 2 hours in the middle of the night on the side of the road for the the rescue service to come. Yeah, it's always fun. Yeah, so I was a bit knackered after Thursday. And Friday, they said, oh, you might have to work in the afternoon on Friday, because I was going to take Friday afternoon off as compensation. And I had to help unload what I just got from the builders merchants, which was 2,800 kilos of concrete blocks for some sort of garden designer chap, plus some extra sort of concrete borders as well. But luckily, that all got done before lunchtime. And then I came and set all this up, and it bloody doesn't work anyway. Brilliant. So, yes, unfortunately, Peace Festival, you wouldn't have really seen much, actually. If you watch that link, you'll see it in sunnier times, and it's basically just people at food stalls eating fried stuff from Kuala Lumpur or wherever, and like world music bands on stages, and it would have all been in the rain and miserable and possibly interesting to those of you who don't live here. But it's been going on in this town for about 20 years, and once you've seen it once or twice, that's about it, really. The pet concrete block. Okay. What are you doing early in the morning, vids of your mom? That's a dangerous question. Oh. So yes, this could be a short live stream, given the fact that I could talk with you lot, which is always nice. It's nice to see you here, especially Nosh, and people who get up very early to see this. And I'm terribly sorry to those viewers who tune in later and expecting to see me wandering about the streets. You can thank YouTube, StreamYard, Google, Chrome, whatever. It's not my fault. It's never my fault. It was working before, now it doesn't. Issues getting to sleep. You should listen to my voice. I have a very somnolent voice. I shall send you. I did that for Mandy. I read her favorite childhood stories and sent her MP3 files, which she used to send her to sleep. Why is it dangerous, Simon? Okay, ask vids of your mom, Tomo. Why it's? I don't know. It could be. He could be stark bollock naked for all I know. I noticed last week I said a rude word on my live stream, and I watched it back, and at that very point, it suddenly cut out. We're being watched, and there's an algorithm on my back. Twitch is just full of kids. Sorry, Daniel and Arissa, but basically, yeah, and Jonesy for Japan. But yeah, I'm not a 20-something gamer. I don't know how many of you lot would all go onto Twitch to watch me. The AI is getting wiser. Yeah, it's just the AI. Cyberdyne Systems. Oh. Yes, you fell asleep. I made you fall asleep last week, Tomo. Yes. You watched me in the bath. You watched me on the sofa. Maybe I could do a sideline in sleep videos or something, or sleep podcasts. Mikey Chen is on Twitch now, but not the Mikey Chen that we know. That I know a Mikey Chen who calls herself Mikey Chen, but it's not Mikey Chen. Remy streams there, yes. I mean, he's not a kid as such, no. But it's I mean, it might work. I don't know. Can I do mobile? I don't know. I'm just so used to YouTube. Not quite sure whether I want to start from scratch on Twitch. Oh, there we are. I have confirmation from my audience. Hang on. Who's this? Ah, it's my friend from here. Oh, I'm just going to tell her. Didn't work. So, well, plus heavily sat inside show. Small but dedicated audience, I shall put. Small but audience who confirm my voice is ideal for sending them to sleep. Just show her a picture. I'm chatting with my best friend in Nihonbashi, who is a bit bored at the moment. Yeah. A competition that you had entered had its finale. Did I enter a competition? I don't remember. Oh, you a competition that you entered. I don't remember entering any competition. I'm not generally one for like entering competitions. I think once I think in my entire life I've done maximum 3 lottery attempts. Oh, you have to pay to enter a competition. No, I don't like those competitions where you have to pay. Although, yeah, I've just said I did 3 lotteries in my life, though. We won about £10. I was like one digit away from winning like £1 million. It's often the case. Do it live and just download the video on demand and rebroadcast it. Second-hand live streams on YouTube. I'm a second-hand live stream dealer. Lovely live stream here. Nice audience. Good mileage. Sends you to sleep. I would have done all right. I'm curious now. What's the competition? How would I have done all right? You have over 30 and open. What are you talking about, Robert? I'm not quite sure. You entered your mother's silver at the state fair. Oh, right, in a competition. You didn't sort of. It wasn't like you didn't go and pawn it to get money. Okay. Dash cams. Well, I was thinking maybe I could do a video once with this, like, somehow gaffer taped to the inside of my car, and I could do a driving live stream, which is probably very dangerous. Not a good idea, but you never know. Live dangerously. Exciting live streams. I could send you to sleep with one voice and like make you wake up with like dangerous driving. You're trying to sell your mother silver. Does she know? Where's my dishes? Nosh. No, I can't imagine your mother calling you Nosh, actually. I can't even get a walking live stream. Yes, indeed. It's not my fault. It's technology. I can walk and live stream perfectly. Just technology doesn't let me. Yes, funding your Japan trips with his mum's silver. I got to get to Japan somehow. Yeah. Trying to imagine Nosh busking, on the corner of San Francisco, some street somewhere. Need money for Japan. I could eat with a fork and knife and never wash for the next 40 years. I presume you mean the cutlery and not yourself. Yes, my friend in Nihonbashi is saying you can always switch up the time you do the live stream for market expansion. Thing where your potential audience is in the going to bed time zone. What is it? It's like a second-hand dealer. I have 70 sets of silver service. Blimey! There's lots of big meals at your mother's place. Hoarding? Oh no, she just liked to collect silver. Okay. Sorry, I'm just chatting with my friend. Yeah, silver spoons. My mother has a collection of those. She used to go and collect. You could get spoons with the emblem of whatever city or place that she has a rack of them. Never need this many forks in my lifetime. You know, there he is melting them down into ingots in his kitchen. The balloons, yeah. Normally they have hot air balloons, but I mean, you couldn't see it. I couldn't get the camera to show out the window, but it was just solid rain coming down. So no hot air balloons. Hi, Ty. Oh dear. It's not a good idea to wear 3 layers of waterproof clothing in a warm bedroom prior to going to do a show. Luckily, this is just visuals and audio. I'm going to have to open the window at a certain point. We didn't. Sorry, Ty. There was going to be me with a gimbal going into town. I had split screen on my phone, and I had managed to figure it out last night. And I had Chrome browser going in one window that had the StreamYard, which had me as a guest on my own phone in the StreamYard, and on the other window of the phone there was the YouTube, so I could see your comments. But I started it, and it never appeared. So this is just pure me in my room again, waffling on. Did I just dab? No, I don't know. That was me smelling my armpits. I don't dab. I have to look that up to find out what it is. That's how out of touch. Yeah, I know what dabbing is, but I mean it's. But yeah, basically. So people, it's an AMA. Let's call it that. It's an AMA live stream. You can ask me about the Peace Festival, and I can tell you what little I know. There are going to be some soggy bands playing later tonight on the big market square and near the church and another area near the library. If there aren't bands there now, I'm sort of trying to keep the electrical wires from getting soaked. I'm waiting for the AMAs. Or have I just sent half of you to sleep with my voice? Yes, my friend had a good idea there, actually. I shall work out the time zones for when you people go to bed, and I can then do my live streams, and you can just pop your earphones in. You don't even have to watch me. You could do podcast type thing, and you could send in requests. For example, please read The Art of War. That's another thing that my friend Mandy asked me to read for her. Is there a counter festival? There ought to be. Audio, yes. Why not? Fiver. I got a fiver. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I could actually do with like a fund, a going to Japan fund. So that's a possibility. What can if I can go to ManyCam? Do this, that. Come on, yes. And you got to see me naked for a moment. There we go. Chroma key on, background, custom background, choose custom background. CUS for custom. And then open. And there we go. I'm immediately back in my living room. Oop, 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 oop. Click, click, come on, click, 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 click. Blur the contour. That's like shrink the contour. There we are. Magic of the internet. Simon says voiceover Upwork. It's kind of, yeah, double entendre title, but never mind. Oh, you're talking about Fiverr, run by humans. Yeah, that's could be. I might investigate that. If it's a source of income, steady, and all I have to do is talk to the microphone like this and send people into a state of somnambulance, then that's a gravy train, really, isn't it? I get more work if I'm theoretically friendly and respectful. Fiverr. Okay, I shall maybe look at that. Dark chocolate commercials. Mm. Sorry, I'm still talking with my friend in Neon Bashi. You hired a lady to do your voicemail. That must be quite confusing. I just noticed that. Hello, this is Nosh here. I'm not quite who you think I am, and I'm not available at the moment. Yes, and if they came to your door, it's Nosh in. Oh! You quickly have to go and change into a dress or something. Stares at a white ball. Yeah, it does quite look like that. I have covered it in a green cloth before, made it go invisible. Tomo, was peeling a pear. Tomo, just a bit of English spelling for you. If you were peeling a pear and you meant the fruit, that would be P-E-A-R. As it stands, it could be misinterpreted by some of the other guys in the audience. Business voicemail. As long as I didn't have to actually know precisely what all the business terminology meant. Well, this is quite good. I'm managing to. I mean, I was talking to Daniel I was chatting briefly with Daniel from One More Gaijin this morning, and he's going to look and talk to a couple of other YouTubers he knows as possible guests. And my friend, the composer friend Hiroshi, he's got some potential guests for me. But I was saying, what can I talk about? If I'm reduced to being on my own again, and I seem to be managing quite well. Who's pear? Pear. Who's pear? Pair of pears. There you are. So next week on the Simon no茶の間 channel, it could be more of the same, and I may do a live stream outside again using Manycam on my app, but that will mean that either my son comes along to read your comments, or you'll just have to put up with me waffling on and not being able to respond to you. But I feel rather guilty from the fact that I've not been outside today. I mean, admittedly, it was absolutely chucking it down with rain, and the system that I thought I'd set up didn't work. But it does work if I use my mobile app, mobile Manycam app, but I can't see comments. So votes, please, both for those watching now and for those watching after the fact. Please leave a comment in comments on the uploaded video to say if you would like me to do a mobile live stream next week. Have I ever had a Japanese pear? P-E-A-R. No, don't think so. I only sort of in recent years started to force myself to eat fruit. Looking at you, Nosh. And I have an orange every morning and a kiwi fruit in the afternoon every day. And I have, I'm not quite sure whether it's quite the right kind of fruit, but I have fruit pieces in the evening after my main meal. I mean, it's fruit, but I mean, apparently there are fruits that are so high in sugar content that they're not ideal. But I can't really be bothered to sort it out. It's fruit, so it must be healthy. No, my sons don't have an iPad. One has a Galaxy like me, and the other one has a Huawei. A pair of steaks. We can have duck with pear sauce. That's quite nice. So I am trying to get, if they're watching after the event, Mindy's mom and Lady Murasaki, Joyce, I still intend to get you on as guests. And in that case, my stream would be adjusted to West Coast US time for you. And oh yes, and also speaking of West Coast US, I'm gradually getting my shamisen player friend on Instagram round to the idea of joining the stream. So that's a potential future guest. You never hear of a fruit epidemic on the news. No. It's relatively healthy, yes. And when you can't fit into your pants anymore, you decide to go healthy. And they make you live longer. Well, I've got live streaming apps, but it's trying to stream. I mean, I think YouTube possibly has kiboshed it, or it just doesn't like me streaming from my computer and simultaneously from the phone on the same browser with split screen, whatever. I mean, I don't know, but it just refused to work. Buy new pants, that's always an option. Don't know, I have plenty of pants. I bought a pair of jeans by accident. I mean, the wrong size by accident. Months and months and months ago. Skinny jeans they were, and I thought, oh, I like the look of those. But got home and discovered the second hand. Discovered that I had not read the label correctly, and the waist was like a 30-inch waist, and at the time I was like 33-inch, 34-inch waist. I just could not get in them. But now I can get in them, and I look, yeah, like a 53-year-old man in skinny jeans, basically. I'm just telling my friend I'm going to give that voiceover thing a bit of a try. It's bath time. Well, I could talk you through your bath. Hostile to small create. Yes, I mean it seems that way. You know, if you haven't got a big following immediately, well, sun's coming out. That's it's like I'm going vampire white. Adjust properties. There we go. Oh, ah. Okay. There we are. Oh. Oh. Properties. Sorry for fiddling about here. Not doing what. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Oh, yes, I made some line stickers that my friend is reminding me about, or attempted to. I just read that a bit about the skinny jeans. You have a custom setup. Message me, Nosh, how you go about sort of getting them onto line. And does it bring any income in? Cost you $1? What will cost you? Oh yeah, it costs you $1 to buy your stickers. Have you actually made any money? My friend is saying, because a few years ago, I made some, had some ideas for line stickers, and I showed her, and I never did anything with it after that. It depends how quick your bath is, because if you're here, if you have a 10-minute dip, I could still be going. Yeah. So did you actually make any money? Sorry, just telling my friend about your stickers, Nosh. Ah, right. Thank you, Tomo. You have an amazing bath as well. And watch out for the typhoon tomorrow. Be careful. A long bath time. Yes, I shall probably be on my way to pick up my son after this, as usual. I've got 10 minutes. So, yes. I'll tell you what, I'm going to get rid of my background. It's just, it'll have me naked again, folks, because I can't be bothered with all this green screen hoo-ha. There we go. This is the real Simon no茶の間. Goodness, big and googly eyes. I may have to invest in one of those fancy microphones, suspended black ones, like Daniel and Radry. Yeah, so Nosh, if you could message me on seriously on Instagram instant messages, because I think that's our only connection there. Could you let me know a bit more about the line thing? Because I might redo that, and after this I'll be investigating Fiverr and things like that. A guest host like Puppet Dean. Hey, Robert. I think Puppet Dean is in this cupboard next to me somewhere. And the newer microphone, is it deep and resonant like this one? I'm quite pleased with this one, Robert. Works quite well. Powered by StreamYard. Failed by YouTube. I'm not sure whether it could be that bullets, brass monkeys, and something warm in not something in between, something warm in the middle. Yes, you've got everything in there. You've got the me actually cycling with my sons to the Peace Festival, and then walking around the Peace Festival in the sunshine, showing all the stalls and the bands and stuff, and a bit of the balloons and a bit of historic cars. I notice here on the thumbnails. So please do have a look at that and boost its 76 views from 6 years ago. The guest host mic would need to have a high falsetto voice. Can I do that? No, not really. Yeah, the shock mount is not essential, or a pop filter, because I don't really pronounce my P's very loudly. People there with headphones on, right? A mixer. I've just bought a printer. I mean, it was only like $60 or the equivalent of. But because my old printer was like 15 years old, and the ink absorption thing was absolutely chock full. But yeah, I generally don't type when I do my live streams. I just talk. So that's why there's not a lot of me in comments. I just see what you say and respond verbally. Well, there's 5 minutes to go, chaps and ladies. Any ladies watching? So that was not a very productive AMA. Yeah, sensitive microphones. This is relatively sensitive, but it's also quite sturdy. It has dropped on the floor quite a lot of times, but this casing really keeps it quite well preserved. As we're doing bloke talk in the audience on microphones. What happens at 7 a.m.? Vids of your mom. Hey, May! Goodness me, that's a long time ago. What's happening in Finland? It's been raining like cats and dogs in Belgium, which is why I did not go out to do. Partly why I did not go out to do my promised out and about live stream, and partly because the powers that be, i.e., Google, YouTube, and StreamYard, did not cooperate and allow me to do it on my phone. Have you been watching Nippon Wandering's videos recently? He seems to have branched out slightly. And he's very shy, which I've invited him on the show, but he's very shy and doesn't like to talk, except on Discord or something. A dopey buffoon. Okay. Yeah, I saw a rainbow on Thursday. No, No, Friday. Yes, yesterday. Oh, I've lost track. Yesterday. Now, answer me something, May. Not greatly knowledgeable about Finland, but are there hills and lakes and trees there? With 3 minutes to go, this is the burning question at the end of the show, whether there are hills, lakes, and trees in Finland. Ooh. Bids of him on. Goofy buffoon with access to cool emojis. What happened to Bilko? Are you still there, Bilko? Oh, he is. He is. The country of many lakes. There we are. Question answered by Bilko. Thousands of lakes, even. Sort of a bit like Denmark, but with fins. I've never been up that far. I think the furthest north I got was actually, Holland, which is not very far. I mean, in Europe, in continental Europe, I've been to Aberdeen, which is probably parallel with Scandinavia. Well, we've got 1 minute to go before I can put you all out of your misery. I could just have to use that time, use the last seconds of the show to apologize to all viewers who tuned in expecting a wonderful walk and talk in a Belgian World Market Peace Festival thing. But as the audience knows, and as you probably know several times I've mentioned, it just didn't work, partly because of rain, partly because of technical issues. So next week, if I don't get hold of a guest, I will be doing a live stream out and about, not using StreamYard, but using ManyCam, which does mean, although I can stream from my phone, the way I used to before from England and so on, I won't be able to see what you're saying. So you'll just have to talk amongst yourselves, and I'll just have to blab or go somewhere interesting enough to blab about. We shall see. It will all become clear next week, to me as well as to you. You just got notification. I think you have to backhand YouTube, and they then sort of bump you up the notification ladder or something. I'm not quite sure how it works. I mean, I've started watching videos of even YouTubers who have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and then like 5 minutes into the watching it, I get the notification that it started. Well, May, you'll just have to go back and watch me blab, because I shall be ending within literally seconds. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching and keeping me company, which is partly why I do this, actually. And I shall be ending the broadcast on StreamYard. And next week will be a mystery, and hopefully an entertaining mystery. The Atomium. Well, yeah, the Atomium. That's possible. You have to pay to get in, though. So whether it depends on what the reception like is once you're in there in terms of 4G and everything. But that's a possibility. Yeah. Okay, guys, time to go. See you next week. Thanks for tuning in. And I can now go and wash my armpits. Bye.